Have you ever felt like you're just caught in this constant current of new information,
Especially with tech. Oh, yeah,
always needing to learn, one more thing just to keep your head above water?
definitely. That feeling of being overwhelmed is pretty common.
It really is. And look, you are definitely not alone if you feel that way. That's exactly why we're here today, kind of give you a serious shortcut.
Mm-hmm.
This deep dive, it's all about mastering artificial intelligence, AI, specifically for busy professionals like you.
Right.
We're talking about leveraging tools like ChatGPT, Claude, Grok, Gemini, the big names.
Yeah, the ones you keep hearing about.
And our guide for this journey is a really insightful book, Mastering Artificial Intelligence for the Busy Professional by Becky Amble.
Our mission today really is to cut through all that noise, give you actionable insights, share some, well, surprising facts too.
Okay.
And most importantly, provide practical step-by-step guidance. The goal is to show you how you can harness AI.
How I can use it.
Exactly, to simplify tasks, boost your productivity, maybe unlock some new professional potential, all without, adding more stress.
Without adding to the pile, yeah.
And Amble herself, the author, she put in, get this, over 1,000 hours learning and working with AI in her first year alone.
Wow. 1,000 hours.
Yeah, it just shows how much digging in can really pay off.
That initial resistance, though, it's so common. Amble even admits feeling that exact one more thing I had to learn vibe when ChatGPT first popped up in late 2022.
Right. It wasn't like an instant click for her either.
No, but what's fascinating is how quickly that changed once she actually saw it working.
Yeah, apparently a mastermind leader showed her the tool and bam. That same day, she signed up, started experimenting.
Just jumped right in.
Jumped right in. But her first prompt, it didn't quite work out.
Oh.
And that immediately taught her something crucial. The key is specificity.
Specificity.
You have to be specific. And that mirrors, I think, a lot of people's experience. Feeling a bit lost with new tech, but then, deciding to lean in, figure it out.
Right. Okay, so to give everyone listening a taste of what's actually possible, let's maybe jump into some of these breakthrough success stories from the book.
Good idea.
These aren't like super techie people. They're busy professionals, like Mark, an event planning master. He thought AI was way out of his league, juggling work, twin toddlers.
Oh, wow.
But now, with AI, he's orchestrating event magic, generating innovative party themes, spot-on agendas, just using simple prompts.
So he's basically delegating the brainstorming part.
Exactly, freeing up his own time.
Makes sense. And then there's Stella, right, the small business superhero.
Yeah, tell us about Stella.
She started a natural skincare line, tiny marketing budget, but she used AI to tailor product descriptions, create social media posts, even handle customer questions.
Like having a mini marketing team.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Without the cost. And these stories, they really drive home Amble's point. No PhD in quantum physics is needed.
Good to know.
Seriously, AI is as approachable as the smartphone in your hand.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit more then. We hear it's helpful, this helpful genie, as the book calls it.
Yeah, eager to grant your every command.
With its advanced algorithmic magic.
Right.
But what is it, fundamentally?
Okay, so at its core, we're usually talking about large language models, LLM.
LLMs, right.
Think of an LLM like a super articulate assistant who's basically read everything.
Everything.
Well, maybe not everything, but an unimaginable amount of text. Every book ever written, every textbook, every PDF, tons of data.
Okay.
You ask it a question in plain English, and it gives you back a response that sounds pretty human.
And the main ones are ChatGPT.
Yeah, ChatGPT from OpenAI is probably the biggest player. Then you've got Claude, Grok, Gemini, which is Google's one, used to be Bard.
Right, Bard became Chat.
And Copilot from Microsoft, that used to be Bing Chat.
So how do they get so smart? The book mentions training. What does that mean?
Training is basically how they learn. Imagine teaching someone to read and understand like a massive library instantly.
Okay, huge library.
They process huge amounts of data, look for patterns, build connections. And what's really cool and useful for you is that as you work with a specific AI, it will start to learn more about your style. It adapts.
So it gets better at giving me what I want over time.
Kind of, yeah. It learns your preferences, how you ask things.
And the answer it gives back, that's the generation part, or generative AI.
Exactly. That's the output. It uses something called unsupervised learning. Think of it like the AI figuring things out on its own by spotting patterns in all that data it was trained on.
Like finding grammar rules just by listening.
Sort of, yeah. It takes your request, pulls relevant info from its training, organizes it, and bam, gives you a coherent answer.
Now here's something that really highlights the speed of this whole thing. ChatGPT's growth.
Oh, yeah, that was fast.
The book says it took only 5 days for ChatGPT to reach 1 million users. 5 days.
Incredible, isn't it?
Compare that to Facebook back in 2004. It took 10 months to hit that same million-user mark.
10 months versus 5 days. It really shows just how quickly this tech caught on, maybe how ready people were for something like it.
Maybe. But that speed also brings up questions, right? Limitations.
Absolutely. And that rapid adoption is exactly why we need to understand the downsides, too. Amble really stresses this. AI is not perfect.
Right.
It can generate incorrect or nonsensical information, sometimes called hallucination.
Hallucination, okay.
She even experienced it herself. Her first prompt was about benchmarking, but AI gave her the tech world definition, not the business world one she actually needed.
Because she wasn't specific enough, maybe.
Exactly. It goes back to specificity.
Yeah.
And it really highlights your crucial role. You have to verify the information AI gives you.
Don't just trust it blindly.
Never. OpenAI and the others, they're working hard to improve things, reduce bias, using feedback from users like us. But verification is still key.
Okay, so if it's this powerful, but also needs careful handling, how do we actually talk to it effectively? You mentioned prompts.
Right. Prompts are key. A prompt is just the question or request you make of AI. Simple as that.
Like giving instructions to that super smart assistant?
Precisely. And knowing how to ask well makes all the difference. Chapter 7 in Amble's book lays out some great steps for crafting effective prompts.
Okay, what are they?
First, start with a clear objective. Know exactly what you want. Don't just say party ideas.
Be more specific.
Way more specific. Like, give me 5 fun, engaging game ideas for a mixed group of 10, 11-year-olds, boys and girls, school friends, at an outdoor birthday party at my house. See the difference?
Yeah, loads more detail. Okay, what's next?
Second, be specific and concise. Link to the first one. Avoid generic stuff. What are vitamin ideas for kids aged 3 to 5 is way better than just tell me about vitamins for children.
More focused. Got it.
Third, ask open-ended questions if you want detailed answers, not just yes or no.
Okay. And fourth?
Fourth, provide context. Give background info. You can even tell AI it's an expert in something.
Oh, interesting. Like role-playing.
Kind of. For example, imagine you're Peter Drucker. How would you develop a leadership team in a company with stagnant revenue? That helps the AI adopt a useful perspective.
Cool trick. And fifth?
Fifth, use multiple questions. Iterate. Don't be afraid to ask follow-up questions. Engage in multi-turn interactions. Clarify, expand, refine, just like a real conversation.
Like we're doing now.
Oh, exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But you also mentioned verification being crucial. The book really hammers this home.
Absolutely. Fact-checking is non-negotiable. Amble shares this great, slightly scary anecdote.
Oh, yeah.
She asked ChatGPT to review a book with 6 core concepts, and she says it came up with 6 concepts that weren't even in the book.
Whoa, it just made them up.
Seems like it. So her point is, you never want to put all your eggs in one basket. Always, always check, especially if it's a topic you don't know well.
Good warning. Okay, so how easy is it to actually get started with something like ChatGPT?
Surprisingly easy. The book gives like 8 simple steps to set up an account on the OpenAI website. Create account, agree to terms, you know the drill.
Standard stuff. Free version good enough to start.
Totally. The free version is a great starting point. The paid one, maybe $20 a month, just gives you more capacity, like 80 messages every few hours versus maybe 15 or 16 for free users.
Okay, so you can try it without paying.
Definitely. And once you log in, your first conversation is simple. There's a chat box. You can say, hello, ChatGPT, or just ask something.
Like what?
Like, plan a schedule for me to have a perfect day. The book shows an example response, and it's pretty detailed: morning routine, work blocks, creative time, relaxation.
Sounds useful.
Yeah, and it even adds a little note saying, this is just a template. Adjust it for yourself.
Yeah.
It really shows how it can be like a personalized assistant.
And we have more success stories about those first conversations, right?
We do. Emily, the budding entrepreneur, her first prompt got her a well-crafted blurb for a handmade necklace she was selling.
Just like that.
Just like that. And then she kept going, website content, blog posts, FAQs, basically used AI as her writing partner.
Building her business presence?
Exactly. And Tyler, the community champion, he asked AI, create a flyer for our garden's summer kickoff event.
Yeah.
Got back catchy headlines, a clever call to action, even suggested graphics. These aren't just about saving a few minutes here and there. It's about shifting how you handle that cognitive load.
Freeing you up for the bigger picture stuff.
Precisely. Focusing on the human, strategic parts of your work.
So AI isn't just a nifty tool. It's more like an ultimate time-saving ally, maybe even a career coach.
That's a great way to put it. The book really frames it like that. Let's look at how it helps professionals get time back and level up their work.
Okay, like automating routine stuff.
Big time. Streamlining your workday. Think about all those repetitive tasks that eat up hours. Email, for instance.
Email.
Right. AI is good at understanding and generating language. It can draft invites, memos quickly. Remember Chris, the working parent?
Yeah?
He uses AI to write well-structured emails for the Parent-Teacher Association. Saves him minutes every day, keeps communication clear.
That adds up. What else?
Planning and organizing, mapping out schedules, brainstorming gift ideas, structuring meeting agendas, turns mental clutter into neat lists. Fast.
So like outsourcing the grunt work of organizing.
Exactly. And that frees up your mental bandwidth for the creative, higher value stuff.
You also mentioned it acting like an AI-powered career coach. How does that work?
Well, imagine having an on-demand mentor. For career advancement, AI can help you make decision matrices, analyze skill gaps, refine your job search strategy.
Okay, like Pat in the book.
Yeah, Pat wanted a product management role. AI gave her a customized learning path, helped her update her resume, even prep for interviews.
That's pretty powerful.
It really is.
Yeah.
It also boosts your professional potential by helping with communication and learning. Think of it as an expert co-author.
Co-author.
For emails, reports, presentations, Kevin, the marketing manager, used AI for investor updates, client onboarding plans, got solid drafts quickly.
Saves a ton of writing time.
And for networking, it can help craft those personalized LinkedIn messages, optimize your profile. Hannah, the startup founder, she asked AI to generate warm intro messages to potential mentors. Got tailored, respectful options that actually got responses.
Wow. And learning new skills.
It's like having a personal tutor. Helene, the computer whiz, used it to find Python resources, explain tricky concepts, helped her get certified and promoted. It fuels continuous growth.
So it really touches many aspects of professional life.
It does, from daily tasks to long-term career strategy.
Okay, with all this capability, how do we really master it, beyond just using the chat box? The book has best practices, right?
It does, a whole guide to best practices for using AI effectively and responsibly. It boils down to a few key things. Like what?
First, honor your voice and define your goals. AI should amplify you, so be authentic, be clear on your aims. Second, practice, and keep prompting.
An experiment.
Yeah, try different styles, tones, see what works for you. Third, refine and iterate. If the first answer isn't perfect, ask differently, ask for more detail, take it one step at a time.
Don't give up after one try.
Exactly. Fourth, and we keep coming back to this, be a skeptic. Fact check relentlessly.
Verify, verify, verify.
Always. As Amble's book review story showed, AI responses are not infallible. Fifth, Amble also stresses staying safe, privacy and ethical use.
Important.
Avoid harmful prompts, understand potential biases in the AI, protect your own data. Sixth, keep learning and stay curious. This field changes fast. Maybe 15 minutes a day helps you stay updated.
Good habit. And finally,
build or join a community. Share tips, insights, learn from other users.
makes sense. Learn together. Now, the big question that always comes up, will AI take our jobs?
Ah, yes, the elephant in the room.
What does the book say? People are worried. It's a valid concern. The book's FAQ section tackles it directly. It says it's unlikely that will happen.
Unlikely. Why?
It draws a parallel to spreadsheets in accounting. Spreadsheets didn't kill accounting jobs, right?
No, arguably made them more complex, maybe more jobs.
Exactly. It led to more accounting jobs than ever. The consensus presented in the book is that people will get better jobs if they have experience using artificial intelligence.
That's a tool, not a replacement.
A powerful tool that assists and supplements what we do. It helps us do our jobs better, freeing us up for more strategic, human-centric work.
That's reassuring. Now, there's also a bonus chapter in the book, isn't there? Something about parents and kids.
Yeah, navigating AI, a roadmap for parents and children. And what's really fascinating, I think, is How the advice for guiding kids translates perfectly for all of us using AI.
How so?
Things like setting ground rules, monitoring usage, encouraging critical thinking, diversifying learning, promoting creativity, providing emotional support.
Those sound like good rules for anyone using powerful tech.
Exactly. They're universal lessons for staying balanced, safe, and critically engaged with AI, not just for kids.
That's a great point. So, as we wrap this deep dive up, it feels like AI is way more than just some clever software.
Definitely.
The book paints it as a supportive ally, almost a companion for your personal and professional journey.
Yeah, enhancing productivity, sparking creativity, helping you advance, supporting learning, even contributing to well-being.
Though, important caveat, not a replacement for real human connections, right?
Oh, absolutely not. That's crucial. It's a tool, an aid.
But by embracing it with curiosity, maybe a bit of caution, an open heart.
You really empower yourself to navigate change and accelerate your growth. It's about seeing the potential and integrating it thoughtfully.
Okay, so what does this all mean for you listening right now? Peter Drucker had that great quote, "The best way to predict the future is to create it."
Hmm.
So the question becomes, how will you use AI to actively shape your future? How will you turn challenges into stepping stones, using this tech to magnify your unique voice and determination? Something to think about.